Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Christine Brown Woolley, a former third wife and Sister Wives star, is giving away the first copy of her candid book. She is eager to begin writing this memoir, which she has been working on for a while. What was her response, then, to seeing her book up close? For further information, continue reading. Christine Brown distributes the first tell-all book copy. The Brown family wrote their own book early on in the Sister Wives era. Kody Brown and the wife worked together on it. Many questioned whether any of the women would release a tell-all after a lot happened and the OG3 left the Poly family. Mary Brown, Kody's former first wife, teased the project extensively because they wanted Kody and his wrongdoings to be made public. Ultimately, the author of the book was Christine Brown Woolley, his third ex-wife and the first to leave the family. It will be published in September 2025 under the title Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom. Fans are eager to hear Christine's thoughts, some of which have reportedly been leaked. The mother of six is excited to share her candid story with her fans after receiving the first copy. To demonstrate opening the box, she created a reel. Then, with a smile on her face, Christine took out the book. In addition, David Woolley, her spouse, was in the background. He made a joke about how he assumed he would receive the first copy, but his wife did. When she saw her hard work up close, she started to squeal. The Sister Wives star was recently spotted recording her audiobook in addition to displaying a paper copy. Fans, who enjoy hearing things from her point of view, had long yearned for this. The book is highly anticipated, and Christine will be giving a brief tour in support of it. At last, she is embarking on this amazing and unthinkable journey with her followers. The fans are consuming it. Fans of Christine Brown Woolley are just as thrilled as she is to share her candid and honest story with the world. Furthermore, the fact that the Sister Wives star is no longer holding back is being savored by them. Following her as she recorded the audiobook, fans quickly commented on how eager they were for it to be released. "Oh my God, Queen. The final smile says it all. I am eagerly awaiting your book. Red heart. I'd like to read this book right now. Queen energy clapping hands medium light skin tone. The fact that you are reading it and not someone else enhances the listening experience of books. I am eager to read. There is no doubt that this will be in great demand, and there have been reports that bookstores are unable to meet the demand for pre-orders. It should be everything and more for readers. Finally, what do you want to read about in Christine Brown Woolley's book? Are you looking forward to it? Please share your thoughts in the comments section and watch Sister Wives on HBO Max. Sister Wives has been airing for nearly 20 years. A number of people have joined the show as cast members over the years. We've seen a lot of cameos from family members and close friends, but some people are always in our minds. But recently, while discussing her husband's cancer diagnosis, a fellow cast member suffered a tragedy. This isn't about Janelle Brown, who previously battled skin cancer in 2021. It concerns Jen Sullivan and her spouse. The show's regular cast member and Mary's best friend, Jen, has been close to Mary for years, particularly since her divorce. During their weekly Fridays with Friends live session, Mary and Jen recently went live on Instagram. Since the death of Mary's mother, Jen has been running Mary's Heritage in Parawan. She talked about her husband Sean's cancer diagnosis throughout the session. He has had radiation therapy and surgery after doctors determined that he had sarcoma. Jen Sullivan, a sister wife, explains why she concealed her husband's cancer. Mary Brown's best friend and Sister Wives co-star Jen Sullivan recently talked candidly on Instagram about her husband Sean's diagnosis with severe and uncommon sarcoma. She revealed that shortly before the couple's 19th anniversary celebration in February 2025, doctors confirmed the malignancy. That day, just before Sean started radiation therapy and had 2 surgeries, Jen shared a picture of them grinning. In order to avoid stress as the school year came to an end, they decided to keep the illness a secret from their children. The children kept the family hopeful when they told them. Jen said they wanted time to think things through in privacy and thanked everyone for their prayers, support, and kindness. Now that Sean is gradually getting better, Jen utilizes her platform to publicly share their struggle and raise awareness of sarcoma. Sister Wives. Jen disclosed information regarding her husband's cancer finding. Jen discussed her husband Sean's cancer diagnosis in great detail on Instagram. In an effort to raise awareness, she disclosed that July is Sarcoma Awareness Month. According to Jen, her husband initially believed the cancerous lesion to be an insect bite. He thought a mosquito was irritating him, so he scratched it and even remembered smacking his calf. When they went to the doctors thought the lump was either a lipoma or a cyst because it had grown over time. When the lump continued to develop over time, they made the decision to have it surgically removed and have a biopsy performed. At that moment, they recognized it as a sarcoma rather than a cyst. Her husband started receiving radiation therapy shortly after. He was first misdiagnosed as angiosarcoma by the doctors. In reality, it was myxoid liposarcoma. Regretfully, the bump began to spread, and the physicians had to keep a close eye on him. It was a difficult journey, and even the doctors failed to see a bulge that was developing directly behind the radiation area. They consequently carried out more surgery. Throughout the trip, they received support from relatives and fans, and the couple even concealed Sean's illness from their kids. Their desire was for their kids to finish school stress-free. Mary helped her friend get through this tough period, and Sean is now getting better little by little. He had to wait to walk at first, but he is now able to walk again. We all hope he gets well soon. Sister Wives Christine Brown shares first copy of tell-all book, Shocking Secrets, Kody's Betrayals, and Robin's Queen status exposed in juicy memoir that fans can't wait to devour. The Sister Wives fandom erupted into a frenzy when Christine Brown, glowing with pride and a fiery sense of purpose, took to Instagram to share the first copy of her long-anticipated tell-all memoir. With a soft desert sunset behind her and a proud smile on her face, Christine held up the glossy-covered book titled Becoming Me, My Journey Beyond the Brown Family. While the cover featured a serene photo of Christine in a sunflower field, symbolizing freedom and rebirth, the words within are already being whispered as the most explosive revelations ever printed in Sister Wives history. Christine captioned her post, "This is more than a book. It's my truth. Every tear, every betrayal, every moment I lost myself, and how I fought to find my way back." That line alone sent shockwaves through the Brown family, especially Kody and Robin, who allegedly had no idea just how brutally honest Christine planned to be. According to publishing insiders and early leaks from those who've received advance review copies, Christine does not hold back. In fact, she opens the book with a chilling scene one many fans may remember, of sitting across the picnic table from Kody when he told her he wasn't interested in an intimate marriage anymore. That moment, she writes, shattered every illusion I had left. From there, Christine dives into her decades of silent suffering, the slow emotional erosion caused by constantly being second, third, or even fourth in a man's life who claimed to love equally. She paints a picture not of mutual respect, but of favoritism, manipulation, and gaslighting that deeply wounded her spirit. One particularly damning chapter reportedly details how Robin allegedly orchestrated her rise as the favorite wife, using emotional vulnerability to gain sympathy from Kody while isolating the other women. Christine shockingly claims that Robin used crocodile tears and staged emotional meltdowns in front of Kody to paint the other wives as jealous, toxic, or neglectful. Christine writes, "We weren't dealing with a fair polygamous marriage. We were trapped in a system where one woman wanted to become queen, and the king gladly handed her the crown." The book outlines countless moments where Christine says she was gaslighted by both Kody and Robin, from being denied parental input on the kids to being told she wasn't spiritual enough when she tried to speak up. In a particularly gut-wrenching moment, Christine recounts sobbing in her car after being uninvited from a family gathering planned exclusively by Robin. That day, Christine writes, "I realized I wasn't part of a family anymore. I was just an obstacle in someone else's fairy tale." TLC, for its part, is reportedly panicking behind the scenes. While they had known Christine was working on a memoir, sources say they had no idea how brutally honest it would be, or how much behind-the-scenes production drama would be included. Christine drops bombshells about how scenes were res hot, how producers allegedly pushed certain wives to play nice for ratings, and how moments of genuine conflict were either buried or heavily edited. She alleges that at one point, Kody threatened to walk away from filming unless he was given more control over the narrative, which, if true, would confirm what many fans have long suspected, that the show stopped being a documentary and became Kody's propaganda machine. The response from the family has been tellingly uneven. Janelle reportedly received a copy weeks in advance and praised Christine's courage, telling followers on her own page, "I read it in one night. I cried, I laughed, I nodded a lot. Christine is brave, and this story needed to be told." Meanwhile, Meri has remained silent, though insiders suggest she's both shaken and relieved that Christine said what many of them had been afraid to say for years. But it's Robyn and Kody's alleged reaction that is drawing the most attention. One source close to the family claims that Robyn had a complete meltdown after reading excerpts from the memoir and screamed at producers, "How could you let her say these things? She's ruining everything we built." Kody, on the other hand, reportedly called the book a fantasy and a sad attempt for attention during a now-deleted live stream, further fanning the flames of public outrage. Fans online are showing massive support for Christine. Social media has been flooded with messages of empowerment, celebration, and relief. One viral tweet reads, "Christine Brown just did what every broken wife wishes she could. She broke the silence and burned the lies to the ground." Others are already calling for a documentary adaptation, and major talk shows are clamoring to get Christine on as a guest. There's even talk that the book could outsell most reality TV memoirs, especially given the timing. It comes just as TLC gears up to air season 20 of Sister Wives, which many fans now believe will be forced to confront the fallout from the book. Christine's decision to go public with her truth is not just about entertainment. It's about taking her power back. In the final pages of her memoir, she writes, "There comes a moment when silence becomes more painful than speaking up. I reached mine, and I refuse to ever be silent again." And with those words, Christine Brown may have not only freed herself, but also lit the path for Meri, Janelle, and possibly even the next generation of Brown women, like Mykelti, Aspen, and Gwendolyn, to speak up, stand firm, and finally demand the respect they've long been denied. In a reality TV universe that often rewards silence and spectacle over substance, Christine Brown has thrown down the gauntlet. She's not just a reality star anymore. She's a whistleblower, a truth teller, and, perhaps most importantly, a woman who finally chose herself. Whether or not TLC responds, whether or not Robyn launches her counterattack, and whether or not Kody continues to spiral in damage control mode, one thing is certain: the truth is out, and there's no going back.